pull cards, do the really quick read. Let's see what we get. When it comes to this guy, Sergio Gore, who's the head of personnel, and he happens to be a Russian asset, was never vetted. Elon Musk has turned him in. So nothing like having a Russian asset, the head of personnel who you're going to hire. It just keeps getting worse with them, doesn't it? So I'm going to pull 13 cards and we'll look at it. If we need to do more, we'll go ahead and do a clarifying read. But let's just see how we do with these shorter reads here. Instead of doing the 18 card ones, I'm going to try doing some of these shorter ones and see if we get enough information. There they go. Okay, so underneath of it, driving the reading, it looks like I did them upside down, is what is being built. So what are they building behind the scenes? I can only hazard a guess, since we're talking about a Russian asset. Well, they walked away, distancing themselves from figuring out the next move. Okay? The next action. So does that mean that, Trumpenstein and the rest of them absolutely don't want to acknowledge this whatsoever? Energy coming into it, light is being shed on the actions they've done when it relates to overseas. So yet again, having a Russian asset. What's going on now, they have the evidence. So, Elon Musk is putting forward the evidence of the pain of this, mental pain, physical pain, when it comes to seeing that they have a Russian asset there. Miss Lily is out there. The challenge is this information going forward, the fight to bring that forward. So he's still not happy with Trumpenstein, is he? There's an agreement when it comes to the fight to bring that forward. Potential outcome. This is moving. And perhaps wanting to get to the absolute truth of it. Okay? The truth of what's taking place behind the scenes with Trumpenstein. External happenings are about something new, concrete coming in when it comes to this past, the past things that he's done, such as hiring a Russian asset. So what he's building behind the scenes. Now, I also brought up that, Trump is building a big tower, wants to build a tower in Moscow and in China and all the other things that he's doing. So we look at this, the distancing going forward when it comes to the absolute truth of this and figuring out the next move. Okay, trying to distance from what the evidence is. They don't want to acknowledge it. The light being shed on the next move going forward and the pain that this has caused. When it comes to this fight for truth, again, the pain when it comes to the absolute truth of what's going on. An agreement when it comes to the information that they already have going forward. So I think we will go ahead and do a clarifying read and see what else it has to say on this. So, of course, the White House doesn't want to acknowledge any of this, but there are those that want to bring it forward and get some resolution on it. I guess Musk isn't getting what he wants from Trumpenstein, so he's going to continue to dig and out him. That's what happens when you get two snakes in the same bed. So let's see, the center of it all, we have the choices made in life, the path being walked, the beginning, the end. And it's about the message about an action. He wants to see action being done on it. And there is a struggle, the arguments going on between these guys. So it's about facing loss. He's doing this action because he's facing loss. And he's going to make this as painful as he can in this fight they've got going on. And bring a tower moment. He's hoping this becomes a tower moment of loss because of the message about this action that's been done. The painful outcome of their arguments out in the cold. Okay, he feels like he's been left out in the cold with all of this now. And so he's putting forward this new action. And he's hoping it's very painful for Trump. And this is what's being worked on. He's continuing to work on this, creating a tower moment. The truth is coming out. He feels a bit like he's out on a limb, so he is, fighting back. It's a big burden that's going on now. And this is about, again, the actions when it comes to overseas. Doesn't like what's there, okay? So there's an agreement about this wanting justice. So he's put this new cup out there and this concrete message. And again, wanting to cause restrictions now with this new information and this fight that he's got going, putting it out because he didn't like the harvest. And he doesn't like what's being offered up. Okay, because this is affecting his standing in the world. And behind it all, again, he sees Trump. So yeah, this is the next level of getcha gotcha going on with Trump and Musk. Musk is obviously working as hard as he can to make Trump pay. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, he's just outed Trump for his head of personnel being a Russian asset. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.